You don't lack confidence, you lack evidence. And until you understand this, no matter how many motivational videos you watch, you keep doubting yourself. So most people are out there waiting to feel confident enough before they act. You hear things like, I'm waiting to feel ready, I'm waiting for the perfect time, I'm waiting for everything to be figured out before I start. And in this case, I really think the problem is not lack of confidence. The problem is actually that they are scared of failure. They are scared of being judged by other people. What will other people say when they finally realize that? So what will other people say? You get? So in this video, I will share with you how to build confidence. But before we start, what is this confidence? What is this confidence? Because you cannot put your focus on trying to build something you don't know. So here is what confidence is. The trust in your ability to handle situations. This is what confidence is. The trust in your ability to handle situations. And we need to understand that confidence has nothing to do with perfections. It has nothing to do with you being perfect in anything. It is actually you being able to trust, to put that trust on yourself that you can handle this thing. You get? And this confidence has two types. Confidence has internal confidence and external confidence. So this internal confidence has to do with how you see yourself. How do you see yourself? This has nothing to do with how other people see you or what other people say about you, but it has everything to do with how you see yourself. It matters a lot. And then secondly, the second type of confidence is external confidence. How you present yourself to other people. Because you see, if you are not able to understand, or if you don't place value on your life, nobody will value you. If you don't trust yourself, other people will find it so difficult to trust you. Not because you cannot be trusted, but because you've failed to trust yourself. So the first type of confidence is internal confidence, how you see yourself. And then the second type is external. How do you present yourself to people? It will so shock you that people will start trusting you the moment you start trusting yourself. So you don't beg anybody to trust you. The way you present yourself to them is what actually matters. So let's quickly discuss, why do people lack confidence? Why do people lack confidence? The first thing is fear of judgment. Many people are too scared, or they are too concerned about what will other people say. The moment your focus is what will other people say, it will affect your entire life. We need to come to a point where we are concerned about what we say to ourselves than what other people say to us. Because this can break your confidence. When you rely solely on what people say about you, it can destroy your confidence. Because let's say if somebody tells you are a failure, automatically you've accepted that you are a failure. So don't be too concerned about what people say. Stop seeking validation from people. This is one major cause of lack of confidence. Fear of judgment. Secondly, why people lack confidence is negative self-talk. They talk themselves down. You see, nobody will ever believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. So that moment you tell yourself, I cannot do it, that statement is a very powerful statement. It is very okay for other people to tell you that you are not good. It is very okay for other people to tell you that you can't do it. But the moment you tell yourself that you can't do it, that's a problem. No man is ever defeated until he accepts defeat as a reality. It is okay for people to doubt you, that's okay. But where the problem comes is when you doubt yourself. And then why people lack confidence, past failures. Maybe you tried something and the thing failed. Then you now ask yourself, or you are contemplating, do I still need to start? Do I still need to give this thing a try? You failed in the past doesn't mean you are a failure. You get? So your confidence shouldn't be shaking. Your confidence shouldn't be shaking. If you failed and you are second guessing everything, that maybe simply because I failed in the past, I'll fail now. No. If you fail, give it a try. You fail, stand up, give it a try. Give it a try. There's no harm in trying. And then the final part of this video, how do I build confidence? Number one is keep small promise to yourself. See, no matter how small these promises are, make sure when you promise yourself something, keep to it. If you tell yourself, I will wake up very early, wake up very early. Because if you don't keep to that promise, it is going to affect your confidence. If you tell yourself, I'm going to do this today, make sure you accomplish that task. Do it, no matter how little it is. Keep to it. Because if you are not able to keep to the promise you make to yourself, you won't be able to keep to the promise you make to other people. And this affects you. And secondly, how do I build confidence? The second thing is build competence. You see, there is this assurance that you have when you are good. Are you get what I'm saying? Maybe pick a skill. Let's say challenge yourself, pick a skill and learn. Build competence. If it is speaking, writing, anything, just make sure you are learning something and build competence. There is that assurance that comes when you know to it that you are good at what you do. I have a friend of mine in college. So he's so good at mathematics. So whenever a lecturer comes to class, most of the times this boy doesn't write. When lecture is ongoing, he's not writing. And I say, is this boy serious with his life? So here's the thing. The moment our lecturer just write a problem on the board for us to solve, this boy becomes the first person to solve that problem. And most of the times I ask him, what is really happening? So he's so good at mathematics that the confidence is there. He has developed enough competence that the confidence is there. He knows that at any point in time, I can deliver. So building competence also helps you build your confidence. Thirdly, how do I build confidence? Face fear daily. You see, trying to ignore your fears doesn't add any value to your life. Face your fears. If you realize that you are too scared of talking to people you don't know, why not try talking to strangers every single day? Try talking to strangers every single day. Any stranger you see, make sure you talk to that person. You get? Try talking to that person. And then finally, how do I build confidence? Stop comparison. Comparing yourself to other people doesn't add anything to your life. It keeps you in the same place for a very long time without you realizing it. So people's growth and success shouldn't be the reason why you should compare yourself to them. People's growth should only be an inspiration to you. You should be inspired about their growth. But you shouldn't be down. You shouldn't look down on yourself simply because maybe a friend of yours or someone is ahead of you. You should understand that success or growth has no deadline and everyone's timeline is different. So stop comparing if you want to build confidence. Thank you very much for watching to the end of this video. Subscribe.